Talking maize and blue here at the Voice of College Football. We got Justin Rowe on the line, blueby90.com. Check out his work. And, of course, Michigan going back to the practice field here in the next few days, actually, in Ann Arbor. Well, we give a lot of love here because other people don't to the offensive line. So love talking offensive line, giving those guys, again, they deserve it. They do the dirty work, and they make it all go. And Olawatimi was one of those guys that actually, I'm just like any other fan. I watched the game and I watched the ball, but he was one guy. And especially when you watch the replays, it's like, okay, he's the best. He's the best in the nation. They lose him. They have a few other losses along the offensive line. So is there going to be a lot of mixing and matching and work to do along the front, or do they have a pretty good read on what's going on?
Well, you get you lose a lot in what Michigan had, that's for sure. With Olu, with Ryan Hayes, those are guys that are key pieces, and the NFL thinks so too, because they're mocked up to go pretty high in that draft. And so, as you said, I think this is what makes Michigan go, is this offensive line. So it's going to be really, really important that they get this right in filling those gaps. And so what they did was they went to the portal. It's funny because Michigan, before this past season, really hadn't dabbled in the portal much. They had lost guys, big key pieces to the portal more than they have gained. And so this offseason, though, they really went to the portal for some big additions. And one of those is LaDarius Henderson from Arizona State. He, I believe, is going to start at that left tackle position, and he is going to be a big piece for Michigan to add it alongside Trevor Keegan and Zach Zinter. Getting both Keegan and Zinter back is phenomenal. Both of those guys thought about leaving for the draft, could have went and gotten, they definitely would have been drafted. So getting both of those guys back is great for that continuity there. And then adding Drake Nugent as well. He's a transfer that's coming in too. So him stepping in at center. And I think, I believe he'll be the starter, but I do think that Greg Crippen and some of these other guys will have a shot at least at that center position too. And then you have Carson Barnhart, who won over that starting job by the end of the year. Him and Trente Jones had battled it out all year. They're going to do it again. And I think Trente will probably be one of those, the sixth guy on this rotation when you have some injuries. He can play at multiple positions as well. So listen, back-to-back Joe Moore Award winners for sure. Maybe they're the leader again. I don't think it's crazy to say that. They're definitely 1, 2, 3 probably in the Big Ten for offensive line, even after losing a lot of key pieces. So with Jerome Moore as the offensive coordinator, I imagine that they're going to run the ball just as much, if not more, than they have in the past. I see this offensive line still dominating here in 2023.